so good at catering to the end user experience. You know what I'm saying? We spoke off camera about it, but I want to mention it now. When you were working on the American Gun project, I loved how you created a strategy of putting the project on a tape, buying a whole bunch of tape Walkmans and headphones, and selling it as a package together, so that people can consume the project the way you had intended them to.
Yeah, for sure.
And I always thought, what year was that when you did that?
2015.
Yeah, no one was thinking like that in 2015 because everyone was so obsessed with the new technology that you did the innovative thing, and I would even argue the postmodern thing.
I feel that.
To go back and because I'm assuming the cost for it was a lot cheaper because it wasn't the new technology.
Yeah, it was a lot cheaper. So, it's a lot cheaper than it is today even now. Because today is more expensive because it's popular.
I think you were part of that wave that made people look back to go to it, but you were first. You were the first person I ever saw do that. And I don't think people were fully gave. Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak for anyone else, but just from my sense, I don't know if you've ever gotten the full credit that you deserve for being innovative in that way. Because then now with the Anteku tapes, I saw you did a similar, like an improvement to that strategy where it's a tape deck, but that tape deck is a USB.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fire too.
I was trying to find a middle ground between analog and digital in a way where it was going to be aesthetically dope for the people who were buying the project, something collectible. Because I did those like 1 of 50, so there's only 50 of those out there. They sold out.
And that's the other part that I love. Because even back then, you were doing custom art with the project.
Yeah. I always did the art for our work. Like, whether it was Seven Tribes or my shit, or even some of the brothers' things that they asked me to do. Like, I was always doing the artwork. I'll paint, I'll do the T-shirts, I'll print them myself and stuff like that.
And in that, I've always respected your artistry in that way. Because it was never just a piecemeal thing. It was always an entire experience. It was always.
But that's what it is for me. I feel like it should be like that for everybody, for every artist. I've spoken to artists where they're not passionate about like creating merch or like designing things, When I say that, it's more like I find all aspects of the creative process to be a part of the art itself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do so many things in between the project and things that tie the project together. Because the whole process is supposed to be an in-depth analysis. Like, you get to follow and be a part of the project. You are the project, you know what I'm saying? In that sense.
So how do you...
But a lot of other artists don't really look at it like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I made the music is the art, that's it. But for me, the art extends to every aspect of it, to the designing of the cover, to the design of the USB cassette. I was like, damn, I gotta design something crazy. Like, I gotta get something crazy for this, you know what I'm saying? And I have fun with that. Like, for me, that's fun. Like, I have so much fun, like, marketing and promoting and, like, putting the art together and putting the storyline, because there's always a storyline behind the projects. And it just all makes sense. For me, I like psychological movies and books. My music would be like that, I guess, and set up in that way.
That's interesting. And I would say in the times that I've been following you, I see you've been absolutely consistent in that way.
Thank you.
I mean, in the way you put your projects together and the way you present your ideas to the world.